Hello guys, today we're going to be talking about Casino. This is a pretty awesome movie. For some stats about it, it was released in 1995. It's rated R, of course, no kids. Don't show kids this. It's 2 hours and 58 minutes long. It's a long movie or a short mini-series, depending on how you watch it. It was released on DVD in 1998. On IMDb, it is rated by users 8.2 out of 10 overall, with about 376,000 approximate voters, and then 73 on Metacritic, with 17 critics. It stars Robert De Niro, who we all know from many movies, one Raging Bull, and then also Sharon Stone, who you probably know her from Basic Instinct. Joe Pesci's also in this, the great Joe Pesci. And it's directed by, of course, Martin Scorsese, we know from all, like, Taxi Driver and Goodfellas. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has 80% by critics, with 61 critics, and 93 by audiences, with about 12,000. And then the critics' consensus on Rotten Tomatoes is impressive ambition and bravura performances from an outstanding cast help Casino pay off in spite of a familiar narrative that may strike some viewers as a safe bet for director Martin Scorsese. It's not available to stream anywhere, unfortunately, but it is available to rent and buy on Google Play, Vudu, iTunes, and the Microsoft Store. Now, this movie, it's pretty awesome. It uses the same narrative style as Goodfellas, but I'll be the first man. I probably watch this movie more than Goodfellas, which is a shocker. And I love Goodfellas. I saw Goodfellas before I saw Casino, but I think what I love about Casino a bit more than Goodfellas is that it's not a gangster movie per se. I mean, there are gangsters in it, but it's not necessarily about the mafia or getting into gangster life like Goodfellas was. This is a bit different. This is about people living the very corrupt Las Vegas life and how they live it. It's, of course, kind of like Goodfellas. It's kind of based on a true story, Martin Scorsese style. And, yeah, when it first came out, for the most part, people liked it, but yeah, the narrative structure is pretty much like Goodfellas, but I didn't feel like it was safe, per se. I felt like it was just a distinct style. Like, Alfred Hitchcock has a distinct style to him, or Stanley Kubrick has a distinct style to him. And Martin Scorsese has a style to him that he uses. He doesn't use it all the time, but he does use it. And it's pretty much the Scorsese style, really, more than anything. Any other movie he uses this kind of narrative style it's pretty Scorsese-like. It's pretty awesome. Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci are great in it, like they always are. But Sharon Stone impresses me in this movie. And she impresses me kind of the way Nicolas Cage impresses me as the actor, in a way that he just goes from 0 to 10 just like that. Sharon Stone's kind of like that too, a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't go ahead and say she's Cage crazy in this. She's probably more, I haven't seen Basic Instinct, but I think that's pretty much the role she's kind of personified with. But yeah, what I love about her in this movie is that she just has these moments when she's as an actress. She has these little moments where I just kind of can't help but just... It's just kind of funny. And that's the thing. The thing about some of these movies, some of these actors have these lines, and they're so batshit over the top that it just... You kind of have to chuckle a little, because it's just so what the fuck. Of course, probably the iconic one is when Sharon Stone is like... I don't know if I'll give it away. Family Guy made fun of it. They did. But, yeah, it's when she... she's probably... I would say she's probably one of my favorite female actresses, even though I haven't seen her in a lot of stuff, really. If I do see her in a movie, I always remember this Casino movie, and I remember how she is in it, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty under the radar, actually, believe it or not. And it's kind of a shame. More people have watched it, more people have given it credit over the years. Because when it first came out, Goodfellas came out in 89, this came out in 95. So about a 5 to 6 year span, there was that period of just Scorsese being God. So when he was making this next movie, he's probably started making this probably 2 or 3 years before it was released. So he was on the hype of Goodfellas, like, okay, what's going to be his next project? And he comes out with this, and people were like, well, this is a little like Goodfellas. And sure, it is, but it uses similar actors, not just Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro. Frank Vincent's also in it. He was in Goodfellas too. He has more of a role in this one though than in Goodfellas, in my opinion. Here comes my roommate. Going out?
Oh, are you taking video?
That's fine. Don't worry. It's a small little
Well,
thing.
we have edit, right?
Edit?
Yeah.
Who edits? Who edits?
Everyone?
I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I know what editing is. I was joking. Imagine someone who never edits no matter what.
As you can see, I'm going out to the pool.
Of course.
Yep. I want to do 20 laps and I want to be in the sauna for jacuzzi for 15 and the sauna for 15. I have it all fucking planned out.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice. Take it easy.
See ya. The sauna. God. Whatever. But yeah. Roger Ebert says one of the year's best films on the back. Hope you can see that. You probably can't. This is the oldest copy I found. There's newer copies. This movie's available everywhere. This movie's easy to find. Despite it not being available to stream. It's easy to find on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. It's pretty common. And it's a shame that it's kind of under the radar because in a lot of ways, I think this is actually in a lot of ways kind of better than Goodfellas. Because I think the thing with Goodfellas at its heart is a gangster movie, and Casino really isn't a gangster movie. So it kind of stands out a bit more. But what Goodfellas has over Casino is Goodfellas has a little bit more iconicness to it, a little bit more memorability. It has a lot more lines that stick in your head, a little bit more. This movie, it has a few. I wouldn't say as much. And I don't know, is this movie longer than Goodfellas? I don't know. This movie might be longer than Goodfellas. I bet it is. I'm not going to check right now, but I'm sure it's probably a little longer than Goodfellas. But yeah, but that's what I love about this movie though. It's just kind of, it's a little more of an intriguing world. It's not like completely based in New York. It's kind of, there's a little more variedness to it. Like in Goodfellas, it's all about like gangsters, like the gangs, just a gangster and a group of friends or whatever. This one's a bit different. It's pretty much about the gangster elements in it, but it's like one of the main characters is a gangster. The other main character owns a casino, and both of them are buddies. And then Sharon Stone is the casino owner's wife and whatever. Of course, this all happens at the beginning of the movie. I'm not going to spoil anything. It is kind of based on a true story, and yeah, I just like how it all plays out. I like all the WTF extreme moments. Goodfellas kind of has a little bit of that, but I feel like with this one, for some reason, I just feel like it's a bit more, I don't know. There's something to it. I think I just like it because it's so unknown. It's like we let this beautiful masterpiece of a movie slip by just because it has a similar style. Which is weird. We praise other directors that all their films have the same similar style. I mean, fuck, Alfred Hitchcock, a lot of people argue that he pretty much just makes the same movie over and over again, and he kind of does. I mean, not verbatim, but it's a similar style. And Kubrick, same. It's just, that's kind of the way I look at it. And I guess even though I've seen this movie more often, I love this movie, I guess I do agree that Goodfellas is probably the better movie of the two. But I really have to analyze, because they're both great movies. If you're going to really pick which one's better, you almost have to go into a little bit of a nitpick territory, kind of. But I gotta watch Goodfellas again though, because it is a great movie. Yeah, but I love Casino. I don't know what else I can say about it, but yeah, it's pretty gory, sexual, has a lot of language, the typical cool, awesome Scorsese flick. Um, and I like that it's based in Vegas and not New York or some shit like that because I like that it uses that. And yeah, there's not more I can say about it really. It's a pretty awesome movie. Not really any complaints from me. Um, yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna just. It's a great movie. It's it's memorable. It has a great cast, great direction, great writing. It has everything great. The only problem was it's just it just happens to be a little similar to Goodfellas. That's really the only thing. And even then, is that really much of a complaint? I mean, Goodfellas was great, and this is good too. And I can make the case that they make use of the narrative structure in this movie a little, in my opinion, a little bit better than Goodfellas. And I say that because in Goodfellas, it was one character. He pretty much has that the whole movie. His wife kind of has a little thing in the middle of the movie, but that's pretty much it. This one, three different people. Um, Two characters kind of share 50-50. Then one character has a little bit of one during the movie. But they split it out a little bit more, and yeah, I like it. Oh, James Woods is in this movie. He has a small but very important role in the movie, and he's pretty cool when he's on screen. He's almost a scene stealer to a degree, which is pretty cool. But but yeah, it's an awesome movie. Check it out, watch it. It's awesome Scorsese fun, and it's top great movie quality, but it's a little bit unknown too. So it's like it's a new discovery. I wouldn't say it's completely unknown. It definitely has probably become a little bit more popular over the years because we've been looking for more Scorsese films. There's my other roommate. Uh, but yeah. Check it out. It's an awesome movie. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.